All right, so in the Man in the Iron Mask, that's the sequel to the Three Musketeers, and let's see, D'Artagnan is gonna make a comeback. Porthos, Athos, Aramis, they're all coming back. They're gonna face new challenges and new circumstances to overcome.
As a fight choreographer, one of my biggest jobs is to look at the script, look at the story, and see who are the characters now. What movements, what style of movement is going to give us a sense of these characters. At the same time, The Man in the Iron Mask is really a story about these guys coming up against challenges to their core values.
These guys are 20 years older, and they can't quite move as well, so how do they still win? They haven't even fought for 20 years.
We have to create movements that make these characters understandable. At the same time, it gives us an opportunity to show groups of people, to show larger ideas clashing against each other.
There's a couple scenes of action comedy, I want to say. We're still doing the craziest things you'll see in town, for sure.
I don't think my work as a fight choreographer is just make some things look cool, give some people some cool violence. There's something deeply human about fighting things and running away from things.
We did a certification for Small Sword with Rob Hunter, who is a phenomenal swordsman.
Because the actors have that foundation that they've gotten through that certification, we're able to now teach them new moves, right? For example, there's a couple moves where somebody does a front flip over a sword, right? There's somebody that does a back flip over somebody's back with a sword, and they both have weapons in their hand.
These are not pretend props. These are real weapons. So we're not miming. We're using swords. We have rapiers that are 3 foot plus long rapiers that are made of steel. We are combining them with daggers sometimes. We have some really strong cutlasses, and then there's a variety of found weapons. There's knives and daggers, and there's sticks, and there's pitchforks.
I love working with weapons, and so when I heard that Synetic was going to do Iron Mask, I wanted desperately to be in it and to be involved. I love the intensity with the weapons. I love the storytelling you can use, specifically with swordplay.
We have a lot of metal moving close to a lot of people's faces at the same time. So we have to be very methodical and very precise about how we put all the pieces together. We start by building small sequences, then we put the smaller sequences in context with each other.
From there, we create choreography, or Ben creates choreography. And what's really, really fantastic about the Synetic company community is that we're able to create this choreography together.
And when actors have fun, it makes everything more alive.
You don't see many female fighters, so it's really, really fantastic to be in a Synetic show and to show the DC community that women fight exceptionally and can hold their own on a stage full of men. And I am very, very excited to share it on our stage.